Okay, so a few weeks back, I got to hang out with one of my internet friends in real life, someone who coincidentally is a really talented filmmaker and YouTuber, and I got to show him my backyard and take him to one of my favorite lakes. And he actually was shooting a portrait film about me and my van, which you can check out already right here. So obviously this vlog was shot a little bit ago, and I didn't want to get rid of it because there's some really fun practical lessons in here for people that want to start YouTube channels or make videos and share them online. It's also just a really fun vlog. So this is a throwback vlog from a while ago that I think you'll really enjoy. Yo friend, what is up? Levi Allen here. Welcome to the Leftcoast Life. And today's really special. It's special in fact because I get to meet someone that I've been super excited to meet for a while. And that is Dylan. What's up, Dylan?
How's it going?
It's going so good. It's so good to be back up here at Jones Lake. I haven't been here since I got the van stuck. So this is like a redemptive trip up to Jones Lake.
Conquering those fears.
Conquering the fears, making wise decisions. Yeah.
Check out that $100 tripod.
So how often do the people that you film you as you're getting ready to film them?
It depends. Actually, not very often. Gotta find that beautiful composition. Yeah, that's sturdy.
Getting your interview chair ready.
The way I've always thought about vehicles and what I get excited about with vehicles is what you can do with them and what you can carry in them. For me, the value of a vehicle has always been where can you go and what can you do with it.
How'd it go, Dylan?
It went fantastic. You're full of wise words. I was gonna say wise words and wisdom, but then I realized that was redundant.
So Dylan, he's been traveling for the past year, going around and making these micro documentaries about people that are seeking alternative ways of living, like in vans, tiny homes, that kind of thing. Definitely recommend checking out his channel. But what's really cool is getting to hear kind of the background of how he's been building this channel and his thought process behind it. Because I kind of just saw him explode over the past year and I didn't know that there's actually multiple steps and multiple tries beforehand before he arrived at this point. So I'm gonna share some of that in a bit.
Lens change.
Okay, so we just wrapped up filming the interior of the van. Dylan got some sweet shots of me giving a little tour. But it's been seriously like a ton of fun to get to spend a little bit more time with Dylan, especially just because when you see what someone's creating online, you don't always know the like full story behind the journey that it took to get to where it was. It's just like a common case of where I just like assumed these like video series he was working on was like the first thing that he did, and it's just like going so well and he just like struck a jackpot. But it's so much fun to actually like hear the story that this is like the 5th thing that he's tried, and he's made like hundreds of vlogs before. Yeah, it's cool to hear a little bit more about the journey behind just what you end up seeing online, because in the past year, again, like his channel's exploded, and it's just cool to know that like it's not completely by accident that stuff like that happens, that it's by like trying lots of different things and seeing what can actually be interesting for people. A lot of people myself included, just like go out and make videos, but not always thinking about the end audience in mind and like what they actually want to watch. I think that's what he's really figured out like amazingly well. That's why his videos have just been taking off. It's because he's making stuff that people actually want to watch, and that's like super key.
That's the goal, is to get people to watch the videos. I mean, I guess who knows what the whole like long-term goal of, the goal is to create delicious videos that people love. I don't know why I use delicious for that adjective, but that's the one I decided to use. But
delicious videos, not cooking videos, van videos, and lifestyle videos, but still delicious nonetheless.
Yeah, something that like hopefully inspires somebody, hopefully puts good vibes into the world or something like that. Just adding positivity to the world is kind of the goal, I think.
Okay, so we're gonna grab the slacklining gear real quick and hopefully set up a line over there off the stumps. Yeah, it's felt super satisfying to settle on a logo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, what's your shirt say? Hashtag product placement. I looked down and there's like a stove and just...
Okay, man. So, like the first things that you tried out, like, because you tried a lot of things. You tried vlogs, travel videos,
comedy sketches.
I like it.
Don't do those. Comedy is the hardest genre to get into unless you're just like naturally an amazing comic, which most people aren't. Don't do it.
So you made like hundreds of vlogs. Was there a lot of people watching? Like, what was that like?
No. I did make hundreds of vlogs, but there wasn't not a lot of people watching. It took me 2.5 years to get to 6,000 subscribers.
Right.
Yeah, and that's whenever I was like, hey, this growth pattern doesn't really make any sense, and it's not really sustainable, so let's make a switch, and that's what I did.
How did you get discouraged at all during that? Like, what was that process like?
Oh, it sucked. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Like, people that talk about, like, never getting discouraged or anything, that's definitely not true in my experience. Like, my experience in being an artist, if that's what you want to call me, somebody that creates and then puts it out into the world to get judged, that's like a terrible experience sometimes, and it was brutal. Like, self-doubt and depression was like 2 years of my life.
Right.
And those things come back occasionally, but it's easier to kind of fight off now.
So first couple channel ideas kind of fizzled out, didn't really get the traction you hoped.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think was the reason for that?
The reason for them fizzling out?
The reason for like them not gaining traction?
Yeah.
Right.
I think there's a lot of reasons for that. One of them is I think that it is extremely difficult to build an audience vlogging if no audience was previously there.
Right.
And so that's what I was trying to do. And it was a bad idea. And so I did that for a really long time. I did it badly.
Right.
And I mean, there's a plethora of reasons why it didn't work out.
Like, there's got to be a reason why people want to watch even in the first place, right?
Yeah. That's one of the things I realized vlogging. It's like, why am I filming me making coffee? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And then I went through like the whole video. It's like, nobody cares about any of this.
Yeah, that's
And-
probably like the biggest critique of my own videos that I'm constantly asking myself is when I like watch it later, I'm like this isn't even interesting. Like people are just going to skip here. If I'm not even interested, how could someone else possibly be interested in this moment right now?
Yeah. And so that's what I did. Like, I switched to making videos that I want to watch. And the great thing about making a video that you want to watch is you have an audience of one. And if you have an audience of one, you have an audience because you're not unique. As bad as that sounds, it's true. Like, everybody likes, we're all humans. We like the same thing. And so if you like something, odds are there's thousands of people out there that like it as well. So I went through these different types of channels and tried out a bunch of different stuff. And it was just like, this isn't working. And that's also the idea of like me vlogging my life to create a career is just a really weird concept. Like, I want to build a career off of my life that I've done nothing in thus far. And so then it was like, how about we actually just build a career of like the actual art and an actual portfolio and actually like try to make good videos and see what happens. And that's what I did. And that's like what stuck. And now it's my job.
I thought back to this day of hanging out with Dylan quite often in the past weeks and months. And in part, this day actually played a role in why I took a bit of a break from uploading and doing stuff on YouTube for a little bit. I kind of felt like I had just gotten into this routine of putting out videos that I personally wasn't always happy with. And I was disappointed with not being able to create things that I was genuinely excited to share with people. And across the past 2.5 years of trying to focus on putting out more regular videos on YouTube, I've been trying to find my voice and what's going to make my YouTube videos different. Primarily, I'm a filmmaker. I love making micro documentaries and adventure films and those kinds of things. It's been challenging learning how to balance the pursuit of making great films and also sharing fun stuff on YouTube that people will truly enjoy. I have more videos coming. If you want to stick around, that'd be kind of fun. You can get a Life's Better When You Make Stuff shirt at leftcoast.co/shop. Catch you in the next video. And remember, life's better when you make stuff.